Listen to that sound. You are sitting in a metal tube, hurtling through the dark at 500 miles per hour. You are 6 miles above the surface of the Earth. Outside that thin wall, the temperature is minus 60 degrees. The air is so thin, so deprived of oxygen, that if you were exposed to it, you would lose consciousness in less than 15 seconds. Between you and that freezing, lethal void is a window. You rest your head against it. You trust it completely. But if you look very closely at the bottom of the glass, there is a hole, a deliberate, perfectly drilled hole. Why would the engineers who built this machine put a hole in the exact thing that is keeping you alive? To understand the secret of the hole, you have to understand the invisible war happening right next to you. Because the air outside is unbreathable, the airplane pumps massive amounts of compressed, warm air into the cabin. This keeps you comfortable, but it also turns the entire airplane into a highly pressurized balloon. Every single square inch of the fuselage is under relentless, immense physical stress, trying to push outward into the empty sky. If a window were to fail, the result is explosive decompression. The pressurized air inside would violently rush out into the vacuum, tearing through the cabin in a fraction of a second. The stakes are absolute. So, how does a window with a hole in it stop this from happening? The answer lies in an illusion. When you touch the window, you think you are touching the barrier between you and the sky. You aren't. Airplane windows are not glass. They are made of a highly engineered, stretched acrylic, separated into 3 distinct layers. First is the inner pane, the scratch pane. It's flimsy. It's just there to protect the rest of the window from you. Then comes the outer pane. This is the shield. This is the thickest layer, designed to take the brutal, crushing force of the cabin pressure against the emptiness outside. But nestled perfectly between them is the middle pane. And that is where you will find the hole. Engineers call it the breather hole, or the bleed hole. Its job is elegant physics. The hole acts as a release valve. It allows the pressure inside the cabin to bypass the middle pane completely, forcing the massive, heavy outer pane to take 100% of the strain. It balances the system. If the outer pane were to shatter by some freak accident, the middle pane takes over. The tiny hole would leak air, but slowly enough for the pilots to safely descend. But the breather hole has a second, hidden secret. Imagine hundreds of passengers trapped in a small space, breathing out warm, moist air for hours. Against a freezing window, that moisture would instantly turn to thick ice. You wouldn't be able to see a thing. You would feel trapped. That tiny hole allows the dry air from the cabin to circulate perfectly between the panes, pulling the moisture away. It stops the window from frosting over. It is a microscopic masterpiece of design. It stops the window from blowing out, and it lets you watch the stars. You are surrounded by hidden engineering, secrets hidden in plain sight, quietly working to keep you safe while you sleep. Look closer. Subscribe to Hidden Everyday Stories, and never look at the world the same way again.